Hello everybody, and I hope you're all having a great day. Today, Apple announced their new version of iOS 9, at their event WWDC, and it's brought a boatload of new changes. So in this video, I'm going to give you the rundown on those changes and what you can expect to see in the new version of iOS. So keep on watching. One of the improvements in iOS 9 is for Siri. Siri has become more intelligent but also proactive. It can use context to give you better results, for example like setting reminders based on what you are doing, from information which it has gathered. It can also add stuff to your calendar from context from say a email, like if you have an event coming up and you get some information about it, like a date maybe, it can add it to your calendar. Also, if you receive a call from someone who you think you know who their number is, but you don't really know who it is phoning you, Siri can go through all of your information and find out to see whose number it actually is. And the best thing about these new features for Siri is that your privacy is not damaged. There's also been a lot of improvements to Apple Pay. There's now increased support with more retailers adopting Apple Pay in the US. But also, Apple Pay is now coming to the UK in July. So now UK people will be able to use it at local retailers, but also on the public transport system in London. Square is now making Apple Pay readers which can be bought and used for companies. Also, that icon on the home screen called Passbook is now called Wallet, which is where you'll be able to access all of your Apple Pay stuff. There have also been improvements to the Notes app. You now have a toolbar above the keyboard so you can do actions such as cutting, pasting, or copying. You can also put in checklists which you can tick off within the app. You can add photos and also make drawings, and you can share stuff to Notes like in Safari. There's also a feature which allows you to see all of your attachments across all of your notes. There's been improvement to maps as well. There's a new feature called Transit, which allows you to see the public transport. It allows you to see what lines go through what stations, and also the entrances and exits of those stations, so you know where you actually need to be. Apple introduced a whole new app called the News app, which you can find on the home screen. It's got a personalized feed which takes into account your chosen topics and your chosen sources. It looks really good with Apple's news layout, which has rich text and also allows for animations, videos, pictures, and stats. It also gives you a list of suggested topics, so you really can learn something new every day. Apple's brought some new improvements for iOS on the iPad. Apple's made some improvements to the keyboard. For example, it's added tools such as copy and paste, which are easily accessible. You can use 2 fingers to make a trackpad, which you can use to better manipulate text. However, the biggest improvement is to multitasking. There's the new task switcher, which has been improved from the old version in iOS 8. You can also use slide over to bring in apps alongside your current app. You can then turn this into split view and use both of the apps at the same time. This is similar to what you have in Windows 8, which is quite useful. iOS 9 also supports picture-in-picture for video, so you can watch videos whilst, for example, reading your mail. Apple have done the usual things such as improving the performance by improving graphics, battery, and security. So there you have it, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, why not give it a like? If you want to see some more of my content, then subscribe. It's free.